Methods of crop production. You will learn about the important steps that need to be taken for crop production. Collect knowledge. Attend workshops that help you learn new techniques. Gain practical knowledge. Discuss issues and ideas with fellow farmers. Seed selection and sowing. Select only premium quality seeds for good produce of crops. Make sure they are bought from trusted dealers only. Sow the seeds fairly deep in the soil to avoid them being eaten by birds. They shouldn't be sowed very deep as the seeds need to aerate for germination. Should be sown at convenient distances to provide ample space for roots to spread. Preparation of soil is a very crucial step. Choose a location that receives maximum sunlight. Check the type of soil, whether it's clay, sandy, etc. Remove weeds, grasses, vines, etc. as these plants absorb the nutrients from the soil which are meant for the crops. Turn the soil using a shovel or motor-driven rotary tiller as deep as you can. Fertilize and water the soil based on plant needs. Water is one of plants' basic necessities, and no crop can grow without proper supply of water. Irrigation. Irrigation is about different methods used to provide crop plants with water for their cultivation. Here are few types. Surface irrigation. In this method, the water moves on the surface by gravity flow to penetrate the soil in order to wet it. Localized irrigation. Water is supplied to plants through a systemized network of pipes. Sprinkler irrigation. The water is piped to one or more central locations within the field and distributed by overhead high-pressure sprinklers or guns. Sub-irrigation is a method of irrigation where water is delivered to the plant root zone from below the soil surface and absorbed upwards. The excess may be collected for reuse. Manual irrigation using buckets or watering cans. It is one of the most affordable and simplest methods of irrigation. Fertilizers and manures. Plants need nutrients just like we humans do. There are 13 nutrients present in the soil, but they are not always sufficient, so fertilizers are administered to provide sufficient nutrients for plant growth. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium are the main nutrients that plants need. A fertilizer contains those three ingredients and they are listed clearly as the NPK ratio. So, if a package states that its NPK ratio is 10:5:5, then it contains 10% nitrogen, 5% phosphorus, and 5% potassium. Crops need protection from damage caused by pests, insects, rodents, etc. This is when pest control comes in play. Pest control. Methods of proper pest control are a must to save the crops from any damage. pesticides, herbicides, insecticides, fungicides are necessary to prevent destruction from pests, insects, and other harmful agents. Too much of these chemicals may also lead to irreparable damages to the soil, plant life, as well as human life. Special care must be taken with regards to the quantity of these pesticides that need to be administered in plants. Summary: good quality seeds are a must. Fertilizers are good nutrients for healthy crops. Water supply arrangement depending on crops requirement. Pest control to protect crops from any damage from pests, fungus, etc. Last but not the least, gain as much as knowledge about new methods of crop production to yield good quality and good quantity of crops.